Great people, great people, great people. Salute. Blessing and honor to you this day. Come on now, you already know I want nothing from you. Welcome to Daily Push. Hey, check this out. Let your yes be your yes, and your no be your no. Come on, come on. I'm gonna push it right there. In the midst of all the preconceived notion about what I'm trying to do, let me make it clear for you. Let your yes be your yes, and your no be your no. When the midst of your comeback, you got to be certain. Yeah, you got to be about your business. Yeah, you got to remember the days of your greatness. You got to remember the days when you pulled through something that you thought that you would not pull through. It doesn't matter if you're talking about finance. It doesn't matter if you're talking about molestation. It matters if you're talking about, come on, etc. Yeah, yeah. You got to get to a place where your heart and your mind once again sync up. They know exactly what they're trying to do. They know exactly where they're going. The plans are strategic. You know the whole thing when you're talking about write the vision and make it plain. The plain part is the strategic part. It's the part where all the details come into play. The things that you know about the other person, the things that you know about the other corporation, if you're going for a corporation, the things that you know about the other job, if you're going for a job, the things that you know about the other, whatever the platform may be. Who else is speaking like you speaking? Who else is cooking like you cooking? Who else, etc., etc., etc. You got to get to the place that you remember how good, how dynamic you are at the very thing that you love, at the very thing that can bring you some liveliness. You got to let your yes be your yes and your no be your no. You can't concern yourself. I'm helping you right here. I used to be in a place where I would concern myself with everything and everyone around. I grew up as an orphan. Y'all might not know that, but check this out. I grew up as an orphan, and in my orphan days, I always thought that everything and everybody was so much more important. So when my closest friends, family members, or whatever would have you, will point to somebody else and say, you see what they do, you see what they do. My nosy butt would be right over there looking and looking and looking. The funny thing about being nosy is that it keeps on being nosy. It don't try to build on it. It don't try to expound on it. It don't try to steal it. It don't try to plagiarize it or anything. Nosy just want to have it to be able to say that they got it, and thus they just regurgitating the information. That's what I'm talking. The plagiarism piece. Listen. In this place of comeback, everything you say need to line up with your heart. Everything you think need to line up with your heart. Let me say it better like that. And your heart need to be on your mind. That's the productivity. That's the power. That's the vibration that moves the surface. Let me clear something up for someone. It doesn't always have to be you're thinking of heavenly things and they're matching and then things come to fruition. The spirit realm is just that. These vibrations are just that. And the command of your words, language, and activity, brain and mind, heart and soul, linking together to prove to you that you are truly attempting to achieve what it is that you are attempting to achieve, believe what it is that you are attempting to believe, do what it is that you are setting out to do. It is the very agents that begin to pull you when you tap into them. This day, great people, come on, I just came to push you, man. I'm gonna get about your way, baby. Check this out. Let your yes be your yes and your no be your no. You got to get out of the place of saying one thing and then doing another. I grew up like that. My parents, friends, and things like that will tell me don't smoke, don't cuss, don't do such and such and such and such. But yet and still, the house was still full of people that was partying and drinking and smoking and cussing, the very things that I was being told not to do. I experienced them all day long. How you fight that principle any by the way when you in there? It takes a special amount of strength, power, and pull from within to understand that the two not matching up. And until they match up, then respect can happen. Honor can happen. Pulling out of yourself something that you never thought that you can pull out of yourself, such as belief, such as trust, Such as authentic love, not when they ain't doing what you say. Such as authentic love in a true sense of, man, my life had purpose. Great people, don't forget to synchronize your mind and heart. Man, you are loved in more ways than one, but you got to get a handle on what you want and where you're going. That is the first step of getting out after you admit you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. All right? This day, be ever mindful that you are loved. Select!